to the man and crawl back in the hole. Yo, I can turn the dirt into gold. Just take a little slice of heaven and bring it right back home. The price of easy living is a pity.
Welcome in, everyone, to this presentation of the National Football League on EA Sports. All right, we're just about set for football. The crowd is definitely ready. So are we. Off we go on EA Sports. We'll get across the 20, mark them at the 22-yard line. So they come to the line for first down and 10. He's going to be stopped at the line. No gain. Great way for the defense to open up here at home.
This defense wanted to come out early in this game and take the fight to the offense. And boy, did they ever set the tone on the very first play, keeping that carry to no gain.
They'll try again here. Second and 10. Out of the gun, he'll throw. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. He might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a third down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
On third down, they'll set up to throw. And that is incomplete.
This offense has to find a way to be better on first and second down, like living in these third and long situations. Must pass is not a recipe that their offensive coordinator wants to operate in.
Now fair catch is taken back inside the 40.
Cougar 19. Shut up.
And he's down on the other side of midfield. Mark him at the 48-yard line.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Go.
Throwing now on first and 10 to the tight end, Likely. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
It's not the big play they were hoping for, but first down efficiency, staying ahead of the chains, is what every offense is trying to find, and it brings up a manageable second down.
Let's go now.
They'll turn and hand this one off. He'll be brought down. It was a nice pickup, but a penalty flag on the play. Early indications of a hold.
Ready up.
He'll look to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing third down.
He decides to go with this safe throw and throws it well short of the sticks. And at this level, Mike, you just can't miss layups like that.
Third and long. Back to throw. He's going to look deep. Going to Cup. And on third down, that ball incomplete. Cooper Kupp was the intended receiver. And it's going to bring up fourth down. Good hang time. The fair catch will be made back at their own 12. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. His drive will start on the ground. The hole closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3. They face second down and 7. Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And he's got first down yardage. Bring it out to the 24.
Second down at these distances, Mike, you pretty much anticipate a pass, and I think that's what the defense was lined up thinking. In this case, they leave a little too much room on the ground, and the offense is able to pick up a first down.
And a nice run there. He'll be stopped just shy of a first down. A pickup of 9.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You've got to have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
Short pass taken in by the tight end. And they will finally run him down.
Those are the explosive pass plays that this team is going to continue to mine all day. And you can see pre-snap, the quarterback loved his matchup. He allowed his receiver to work downfield. Perfect throw, and now sets them up to try to see if they can finish this drive off with some points.
Here we go.
Now they'll set up to throw. And he gets that to Hardman. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They've got it inside the 15.
They've done a nice job spreading the ball around. Make the defense have to account for as many different weapons as possible here early. But think back to our conversation with this coaching staff, Mike. They identified this guy as someone they needed to get involved early and often, so that might be his first target. I don't think it's...
Nowhere to go. He's going to be taken down.
If you're going to take a sack, you just can't add to it by taking such a massive loss on top of it. Understand when the pocket breaks down, move up, cut your losses. Now, not only do you lose that down, but now you face a big uphill battle if you want to extend this drive.
Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be third down.
This pass rush is continuing to make their presence felt here in the early going, and for this quarterback, he's lucky to at least get rid of that ball because they were on the verge of recording their second sack, and we're still here in the first quarter.
And this ball incomplete on third down. Marvin Harrison Jr., the intended target. And now it's fourth down. Groupie's kick is good. And the Wizards will take a 3-0 lead.
And I think this is going to end up being considered a successful drive, Mike. I think obviously you would have loved to see them come down and convert and score a touchdown. But at the very least, they needed to come away with 3. They were able to do that and take a lead on that field goal.
He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. Set to go now on 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete.
You know, there's a fine line between trusting your arm and having a little bit too much faith in your arm, right? I think this was one of those situations here, Mike, where there was nowhere to go with the ball. He tries to fit that one in there anyway, and he's lucky that it just falls incomplete.
He finds Likely, his tight end. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down.
When you put plays like this on tape, it sends a message to every defender across the league. When you play this offense and this guy has the ball, you better bring it when you come to contact him, because if not, you're going to be on the wrong end of it.
They'll throw here on 3rd and short. He's going to have the first down and more. It's a first down and a gain of 16.
These 3rd down conversions are just so important, Mike. Everybody stresses we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on 3rd down.
A quick throw, that's complete on the slant. He's close to a first down. It's a gain of 9. Nice pitch and catch on first down. 2nd and a yard. They put Adams in motion. Back to the air one more time. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
So a big 3rd down hookup takes us to the break. 3-0 is our score. More from Houston coming up in a moment. They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40.
Let's go.
Here's a handoff out of the gun. And he's brought down after a gain of a couple. Now, following the run, one of the offensive linemen leading the way is a bit shaken up. The training staff going to look and will step out for a moment. Second down and 8. A shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. This ball is intercepted. Tyson Campbell. Oh, big hole left side. And he's going to be taken down just shy of the goal line. Nearly a pick 6, but he does set up the offense with 1st and goal.
So often, Mike, defenders are just happy the ball ends up in his hands, but not this guy. I mean, the catch was one thing, but then the party really got started. I mean, look at this return. He gets one block. He gets another. He's got teammates springing him all over the field, and this offense is lucky. This didn't go all the way back for a pick 6.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
They'll try to run this one in. And he's not going to get in. In fact, he'll lose yardage. They push him backwards.
In these goal-to-go situations backed up on your own goal line, Mike, what they teach the defense is it's your job to establish a new line of scrimmage, and that's exactly what they did here. Watch the push they get. The offensive line goes backwards, and they take the ball carrier down for a loss.
Back up to the 3. It's 2nd and goal.
Here we go, here we go.
They'll go with him again. And he won't quite get in. Down to the 1, setting up 3rd and goal. They'll run. And he will take this one across into the end zone. Touchdown, Wizards. That's his 8th touchdown of the season. That is a dream scenario. The offense handed the ball 1st and goal. And, Greg, they take it to the end zone for 6.
They're not going to have many easier drives than that, Mike. I mean, to get the ball not only in a short field, but in a goal-to-go situation, You don't get a lot of those chances. You have to cash them in, and that's exactly what they were able to do.
After the touchdown, it's Groupie to kick this one away. This taken at the 5. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. They'll come up here, 1st and 10.
Ready? Go!
Back to throw here to begin the drop. Fires quickly. It is complete on the slant.
And this is where the versatility of the tight end position really starts coming into play. Not only do they have to line up with their hand on the ground, but they can occasionally split out in the slot. And man, they're too fast for linebackers, and a lot of times they're too big for defensive backs.
And he'll be marked down at the 45-yard line.
And if he's late with that throw, Mike, there's a really good chance a defender could have made a play on it. But he does a beautiful job. He puts the ball out in front of his shoulder, leads the receiver, and allows him to get upfield and pick up the 1st down. Initially, Mike, a really good job by the defense. Nowhere to go with the ball for this quarterback. He's forced to pull it down and turn into a runner. Little slow reaction, and he's able to actually pick up a pretty good gain.
Okay, ready?
A good spot here, 2nd and a yard. Up the middle they go. And nice work here. He's got the 1st down to about the 30-yard line. Blitz coming. He'll throw it. Little short pass here. Caught by his tight end. And he'll be out of bounds all the way down at the 10. That's catch 3 just on this drive. And it gets his team a 1st down. He'll drop to throw. This to the right side, but it's going to wind up incomplete. Christian Watson, the intended receiver. And it'll be 2nd and goal.
On the set. 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick. Secondly. Ready.
They'll throw out of the gun. And he's forced to just get rid of it here. Now they're going to have to regroup and try again on 3rd and goal.
You can feel them starting to press a little bit, especially with this passing game. They find themselves so close to the end zone, they got to get it over the goal line. You got to be a little bit more accurate. You got to be a little bit smarter with the ball. And right now, the timing, the spacing, it's just not matching up. When you throw the ball short of the sticks on 3rd down, you're relying heavily on the yards after the catch. So give credit to the defense here. Once the ball carrier had the ball, multiple guys around him, corralled him, take him down short of the sticks. Yeah, he does a nice job handling that kick there, but I think offensively, you come back to the sideline and you're thinking, we have to find a way to finish these drives. I mean, to be in 1st and goal and settle for 3, that can be very deflating for an offense settling for too many field goals.
And he'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line.
Ready.
1st and 10.
Let's go.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. Quick throw, out wide. It's caught. And he'll get about 8 on that one. Most of it coming after the catch. It's 2nd down. 2 minutes to go here till halftime. Greg and I back from Houston in a moment. We'll come to the line now on 2nd and 2. They'll look to throw. Pass complete there to Harrison. And that's a first down. It will be a gain of 8.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch.
Here's 2nd and 3 to go.
Here we go.
Throwing now from the gun. That one is complete to Hardman. 12 yards on that hookup, and that will be a first down. Quick throw here is complete.
This is a great example here of just not getting too complicated as an offensive coordinator. Who's one of your best players on the field, and how do you get the ball in his hands?
They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. This one complete right side. And it'll be taken down at the 25-yard line.
That last completion's going to go a long way towards at least finishing this 2-minute drive, Mike, with some points. You're already in field goal range, so now the idea is continue to work the clock down, take a couple shots at the end zone. You want to get points, ideally a touchdown, but either way, you have the ball last before the end of the second quarter. There's a lot of quarterbacks around the league that really struggle with this, Mike, but not this guy. A righty quarterback moving to his left. Your mechanics, your footwork, and your arm talent all have to align, and tell you what, he does it about as well as anybody around the league.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. The second down throw is incomplete.
I can sit up here all day, Mike, and we could talk about the missed throw, but I think a lot of the credit has to go to the pass defense. Not only did they do a good job making it difficult for them to complete the pass, but I think they saved a touchdown along the way.
3rd and 5. Quickly to the outside and complete. And he's going to have the first down. So they convert on 3rd down with a pickup of 9.
Got it. Ready? Go!
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. That is caught. And he's going to be taken down. And with just 4 seconds left in the first half, a timeout is called. This has been some kind of march downfield now. Can they pay it off with 6? It's 1st, and he will take it in himself. Touchdown, Wizards.
You know, we spent so much time talking about the heroics of a game-winning drive to end the 4th quarter in 2-minute mode. But let's talk about a 2-minute mode, Mike, at the end of the first half. It might not be in walk-off fashion, but I'll tell you what, executing that here going into halftime changes this entire game.
Groupie able to add the extra point. And the Wizards move out in front by the score of 17-3. Three seconds, all that remain in this first half, as that one's away. Very good kickoff. Returnable from the 4. And And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play. All right, Coach, second half, drawing near. Glad to have you back with us here on EA Sports. Third quarter set to commence. And we're back underway here on EA Sports. And no chance to return this one. Through the end zone for a touchback. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. The third quarter begins with a run. And good blocking up front, paving the way for a gain of 8 on the ground. Here's 2nd and 2.
Let's go. Go.
Now they'll pitch it out here. Room to run past midfield. And he is out of bounds on the other side of midfield. A gain there of 21. First down for Houston.
Ready.
They'll stay on the ground. Well, they weren't going to get him the second time with the same back. Defense all over that one. They stop him for no gain.
What makes great linebackers stand out from the pack is their instincts and their vision. In this case, the linebacker has his keys, brings him right where the ball is going, and he's able to make a play at the point of attack and keep this to a no gain.
And once again, they try the same runner. They get the same result. Back-to-back carries of no gain. Now it's 3rd down.
Depending on the situation or the down and distance, Mike, the linebackers have different reads. Sometimes they read the offensive lineman. Sometimes they read the running back. In this case, his read brings him right to the play. He's able to make a big stop and keep the gain to nothing.
It is 3rd and 10.
Here we go. Ready.
From out of the gun, he'll throw. Taking a shot downfield for Adams. And he'll take it on in. Davante Adams. Touchdown, Lumberjacks. No problem there on the extra point. And the Lumberjacks are able to cut into the lead. It's now 17-10. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. Here we go on the return from the 1. He's across the 20 to the 21. That's where the drive will begin. They'll begin here on the ground. And he'll be taken down as he takes it just shy of midfield.
The challenge of playing a running back like this is you feel like you have him under control. You're doing a nice job putting a lid on him, and then all of a sudden, he's got a big spark play like this. That's the challenge. These guys are just so talented. You can only keep them down so long. That was a really nice run.
They'll work now on 2nd and 4. They send him right out of the slot. Can he get away? No! He's going to be taken down behind the line. Third and 6. He's got his running back downfield, and it's complete. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Wizards. That is second touchdown of the game. He's up to 9 now on the year. Well, so often that running back is the best friend of a quarterback down there. This time he takes the pass, and he takes it into the end zone for a touchdown.
Mike, the key to a good passing game is to find ways to keep everybody involved. When a defense has to account for every potential target, they tend to get really stretched pretty thin. That's exactly what this offense was able to do. Get the ball to your running back, and he's able to do the rest.
After the touchdown, it's Groupie to kick this one away. The return starts from the 5. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. Here's 1st and 10.
60 by 6, 70 range, 70 range. 19 tight, 19 tight. Ready?
He'll look to throw. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down.
I think the biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. At sometimes, he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. The question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out?
On the ready.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10.
Mustang 19. Dragon 60. 60 Bobcat. 60 Bobcat. Get up.
Back to throw. And that's going to wind up incomplete. Pressure certainly impacted the quarterback there. Couldn't get his arm all the way through. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
This is why it's so critical that the quarterback and his intended target are on the same page. They got to speak the same language. When there's miscommunication, it leads to errant throws, and when errant throws lead to big missed opportunities.
And that is incomplete.
Not exactly the type of drive to write home about, Mike. 3 passes, 3 incompletions, no yards gained, and I really can't blame any of these fans who have continued to voice their frustration, especially after that last series of play calls.
And he'll be brought down. Short return, and they'll take over there. Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
You can't fault the quarterback on this one, Mike. He really didn't even have much of an opportunity. By the time he hit the top of his drop and got his eyes downfield, the defense was all over him, and he really had no choice but to just get that ball out of his hand and live to play another snap.
Able to make one man miss, but that's all. They get him. Take him down behind the line.
You have to wonder if next time does the play caller give his quarterback some options to check out of this play. It was clear before the ball was snapped this was not a great look for that play call, and you can see the end result.
3rd and long.
3, 3, 70. Warrior 70.
Now they'll set up to throw. And on 3rd down, that ball incomplete.
Throughout this entire game, we've really seen this quarterback operate very efficiently, not only being able to spread the ball to multiple playmakers, Mike, but really complete a high percentage of his passes. So can't let that last incomplete break what's been a really nice rhythm so far.
And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over. So they come to the line for first down and 10.
Set.
He'll tuck it and take off.
You have to admire when quarterbacks are willing to put their head down and fight for some extra yardage, Mike. But sometimes the juice ain't worth the squeeze. Get down, protect yourself, live to play another snap.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. To the tight end, Likely. Down the right sideline. And he will go all the way. Isaiah Likely. Touchdown, Houston. The extra point is up and through. And the Lumberjacks back within 7. It's 24-17. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Now, here comes a return from the 9. And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Over the middle, it's Harrison. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play. And it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest. And that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
Out of the gun, here's a run up the gut. And he'll get maybe about 4 yards out of that one. Lane closed quickly. And here comes third down. Gets that to Hardman. And he's going to be brought down here on what will turn out to be the final play of the third quarter. The Wizards out for the punt as they try to play the field position game here, protecting a fourth quarter lead. This one angles out of bounds, and the mark comes inside the 15-yard line.
Come on, set! 19 Lions, Panther 11, Panther 11. Ready?
To the air now on 1st and 10. A toss, left side, caught by his running back.
We tend to make NFL offense very complicated, Mike, but sometimes it's as simple as this. Get the ball into the hands of your playmakers and just let them do the rest.
Ready? 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates. 18 Rattler, 18 Rattler. Set go.
And the rush gets home. He'll go down. They got him. They need one right now. 3rd and long.
60 Maverick, 60 Maverick. Huh.
Taking off. He'll try to get there. Great run there. He gets this up close to the 30-yard line.
You certainly can't fault the secondary here. The coverage was almost too good downfield on 3rd down. The quarterback realized quickly there was nowhere for him to go with the ball, decides to become a runner. He's able to pick up the 1st down and some.
On 1st and 10, they'll set up to throw. time. The pressure too much. He'll go down. After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. And he will not be able to get free, picking up only a yard. Now, it's 3rd down.
Buffalo 18. Let's go now. 18, Pioneer. Chop 60, chop 60. Get up.
Nowhere to get away, and he's going to go down.
We're starting to see in these passing situations, Mike, this defensive line is starting to have their way against this group up front because right now, their pass protection is breaking down, and this quarterback's paying the price for it.
And he's going to be brought down after a short return, and that's where his team will get possession of the football. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. They'll run. He'll try the left side now. And he will wiggle his way forward for a gain of a couple. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. They'll stick with him again. And he's fighting to try to get back to the line of scrimmage, but will not do it. This is going to be a loss of a yard.
You know, at this point, the defense has to sell out and stop the run. You know exactly what the offense is trying to get accomplished by keeping the ball on the ground. But now the question remains, are they willing to take some risk here and put the ball in the air on 3rd down? Or do they play it safe and keep running the clock by keeping the ball on the ground?
Oh, they got the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked off by DJ Turner.
Just a brutal mistake there, Mike. I mean, they have a chance to put a late scoring drive together and increase their lead. But now with that interception, all the momentum shifts to their opponents, and now they got to rely on their defense to hopefully get a stop and get them the ball back.
On the set.
They'll come up for 1st and 10.
70 Rangers, 70 Rangers. Let's go.
Back to throw here to begin the drop. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him. Now on 2nd and long.
19 tight, 19 tight. Mustang 19.
2 minutes remain in the 4th quarter. Greg and I back on EA Sports after this. Here's 2nd down. They'll run here. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
You want to see linebackers play downhill, Mike, meaning there's not a lot of side-to-side pursuit. They're attacking the line of scrimmage, attacking the ball carrier. That's exactly what we saw out of this guy here. He's able to make the stop at the line of scrimmage and keep it to no gain.
That is incomplete. And here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's 4th down. They'll drop to throw. And I had to take a chance on 4th down, and it's intercepted. And the Wizards are going to take over once again at their 37-yard line.
And at this point in the game, Mike, we all know one play can be the difference between winning and losing. And now after that poor throw, we'll see, can they capitalize on this extra possession that they just stole?
Handoff here, up the middle. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's 2nd down. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. He didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up third down. Now, faking the give. Oh, do you believe it? It's intercepted. Picked off by Jacorian Bennett.
After playing pretty well the first 3 quarters, found themselves nursing a lead. It's a bad time to get the turnover bug here, Mike. I mean, that's twice now in the 4th quarter. They've turned the ball over, and instead of being in prime position to close this game out, they're fighting for their lives.
This is 1st and 10. He'll drop to throw. There's that man again. Another catch. Here's a 2nd and 6.
Let's go now.
And he's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire all game long.
If they win this game, this pass rush is going to be a big reason why. The 5 sacks speak for itself, but their ability to disrupt the timing of this offense, that can't be overstated.
Big play in the game right here. It's 3rd down.
19 Tiger, 19 no. 60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat.
Guarani brings it to the red zone, taken down inside the 20-yard line.
This is an element to his game that we don't necessarily spend a lot of time talking about. He's not known as a traditional runner at the quarterback position. But when he has some space like he had here, he is more than capable of not only converting first downs, but picking up big chunk plays.
In the red zone now, he'll drop to throw. Oh, what a catch there. He pulled it in one-handed. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down.
Cup 19, Cup 19 Lion. Go.
Blitz coming. He'll throw it. That's to the end zone, but they can't connect. It's incomplete. Devontae Adams, the intended receiver, and it'll bring up 2nd and goal.
They let a golden opportunity slip away on that one. That's the matchup that they wanted. They just couldn't quite capitalize on it.
Second down, goal to go.
Let's go. Cowboy 80. Panther 11. Panther 11. Ready.
They'll look to throw. And that one knocked away. It's incomplete.
A great pass rush is like a closer in baseball. When you bring them into the game, it's all but over. That's exactly the case here. It doesn't result necessarily in a sack, but it was the hit that altered the throw just enough to end that play before it started.
7 Pirates. 18 Rattler. 1879 Broncos. Ready.
Throwing here on 3rd and goal. And it's a touchdown. They have gotten to within 1, and a 2-point conversion can give them the lead here in the final minute. So now the extra point to, in all likelihood, send us to overtime. The extra point is good. A big one as we are tied late in this football game. So, not much time remaining to get something started. All tied here, late 4th as the kickoff comes. And they'll opt not to return this, but since the ball did hit in that landing zone, the ball only comes out to the 20-yard line. Here's 1st and 10.
Go street. 60 back. Take go.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. He runs with it.
He tried to buy all the time he could, but when he saw that space, he quickly turned from thrower to runner, and he's able to pick up a nice gain on 1st down.
Here comes 2nd down.
Here we go. Set. Huh.
Here we go. One final play. And that's going to be incomplete. They took one last chance here in regulation. It does not pan out, and we are headed to overtime. So, overtime coming up, not a playoff game, so a quick reminder of the rules. Each team gets one possession unless the opening possession is a touchdown. Then it's game over. Any defensive score ends the game. Each team gets a couple of timeouts, and all replays come from upstairs. If the first OT ends in a tie, so does the game. 4 quarters could not determine a winner. We get back underway here in overtime. Now an opening past the 30. And this will wind up working out well. He's going to take it up to the 40-yard line. Good return.
Ready.
1st and 10.
Here we go.
Here's a run going left. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more. A run now on 2nd down. And he will get forward for about 5 yards. That sets up 3rd down. Now a first throw here in overtime. Quick throw out wide. It's caught. And he's going to get awfully close to the 1st down marker, but appears just to be a few inches short.
Defense does a nice job here initially using zone coverage to take away the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. Quarterback gets off his first read, sees some openings to the side.
Oh, the blitz gets there. He is sacked, and they will turn it over on downs.
Yeah, so this is one of those tricky spots on the field. You're too far for a realistic field goal, but you're really too close to punt the ball. So you got to roll the dice and go for it on 4th down. And if you fail, your opponent gets the ball in great field position. No.
The pressure gets there, and down he goes. A sack.
So after surrendering their 6th sack of the game, I looked down on the sideline, Mike, and found their offensive line coach. He grabbed his headset, removed it, and he slammed it on the ground. And truthfully, I don't blame him. His unit has been getting worked up front all day in pass protection.
The pressure gets there again, and again he goes down. Khalil Mack, 3-time All-Pro, in there to bag another one.
This has been a masterful game plan defensively. I mean, not only have they found their mismatches and been able to exploit them, it's led to 7 sacks so far. I mean, even when the offense seems to make an adjustment, Mike, the defense just still seems to be one step ahead of them.
Throwing now on 3rd and long. And this drive is a disaster. He goes down for a 3rd consecutive time.
I don't have any real advanced analysis for this one, Mike. I mean, I think the simplest way to categorize it is this possession has been a disaster.
2 minutes to go here in overtime. Greg and I back to search for a winner. After this, the Lumberjacks send out their punter. And he's on for a big one here in overtime. A fair catch taken, and they're going to start right at their own 20-yard line. This drive starts at the 21. It's 1st and 10.
Check, contact, check, contact. 70 ring, 70 ring. 19 tight, 19 tight.
Gain of 12 and a 1st down.
You know, Mike, I like everything about this play except the very end. You've already picked up good yardage. You've already picked up the 1st down. Now get down on the ground and protect yourself. There's no reason to take those shots.
Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. They face 2nd down and 7. Short pass taken in by the tight end.
Out-breaking routes, Mike, especially outside of the numbers, everything is about the timing. If you're late with the throw, you're going to be watching that defensive back take that thing the other way for 6.
Third and a yard. Trying to pick this one up on the ground. They'll come up here, 1st and 10.
Let's go. Lion. Mustang 19.
Who else? Another catch for his favorite target. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone, and this is where you have to finish drives.
So the big play changes the complexion of things. It's 1st and goal now from just inside the 10-yard line. He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too.
Every team makes an emphasis on winning 1st down, but as a defense, when you're able to take them back for a loss, 2nd and long, you can really become more of a pass-centric defense and really tips the scales into your favor.
They'll go again here from the 10-yard line. 2nd down and goal. Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And he gets this one down inside the 10, but it will set up 3rd and goal. Now this defense will use a 3rd and final timeout. Play 7 of the drive coming up, and it's 3rd and goal.
Here we go, set. Track 60. Go.
And that is incomplete.
Great pass rush rushers live for third down, especially when they know the offense has to be one-dimensional. And this is a great example here, Mike. They can just pin their ears back and go. They know there is no threat for run. It is a must-pass situation, and for this offense, they're lucky it didn't result in a sack.
So, it's a win for our visitors. This was a close-fought game. They were able to get themselves into field goal range here at OT. The final kick sailed through the uprights to finally close out this victory. So, that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. So long, everybody.
Getting kind of dangerous. Feels like it's a load. My mind is turning like a cloud of dust. My heart always wants to run. Oh, if you want to cowboy on a white horse, right now they do.
namaste. It's damn namaste.